Hi, chosen ones. It's Jenny. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I just want to tell you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Everything that has been going on is playing a part in your success. All of the adversity that has happened playing a part in your success. It's really up from here. Keep going. Keep shining. Keep spreading your light. Keep being positive. Don't get weary. Don't get weary in well doing because God has something with your name on it. Just know that nothing that has happened is in vain. Nothing you are doing is in vain. Just keep on going. Great things take time. And God is taking his time on you because you are great. You are excellent. God is preparing a table for you right now in the presence of all of your adversaries, in the presence of everyone that doubted you, everyone that said you would fail, everyone that said you couldn't do it. They're going to have to eat their words in this season. God does not play about you. God does not play about you, child of God. Keep pushing. Keep working on yourself each and every day. You have to keep striving for better. That's the only way your situation is going to change if you wake up every day, and just focus on bettering your situation. It's a time where God is about to make all of your enemies your footstools. Everyone that tried to bring you down, everyone that talked about you, all the naysayers, all of the adversity, God is about to make everybody see you reap your harvest in this season. Nothing that they did worked. Nothing that the enemy has did has ever worked. Nothing that the enemy has ever did ever prospered. The weapons always form, but they never prosper. You're divinely protected. God does not play about you. Like, whatever's going on in your life, when you leave it to God and you allow God to handle those people, it's more just than that. Because that shows faith. You just leave everything in God's hands. No matter what somebody did, no matter how big, no matter how small, you just leave it in God's hands. That's showing your faith. That's showing your belief in Jesus Christ. You never have to stoop to the enemy's level. Surrender your life to Jesus Christ and watch how the miracles begin to roll in. Watch how God begins to be in everything concerning you. Hey Jay. Y'all, I always want to just get on here and just spread love. And the main thing I just be want to say is just keep going. Every time I get on here, I always end up saying that just keep going. Just be consistent and persistent in whatever you're doing, and I promise you, you always win in the end. When you're focused on righteousness and doing the right thing by yourself, doing the right thing to yourself and for others, you have no choice but to win. And spoiler alert, you always win in the end. It's so many better feelings to feel than what you may be currently facing. God has so much purpose for you, for your life. You're not here in vain. Nothing you are doing is in vain. God loves you and wants to hear from you. The enemy tried, but he can never win against you. The enemy can never face you. The enemy always needs an army when it comes to you, but they still never win. Isn't that funny? When the enemy has to go get a group of other enemies and it still never works. The enemy can never defeat you because you are anointed. Because you're covered in God's grace. Because you're covered in God's favor. God knew what he was doing when he made you. Keep going. Life is so much better when Jesus Christ is at the center. This is always my birthday. I'm beautiful and I'm shining bright like it's my birthday, huh? May God bless you. Oh, God. Yeah. Never feed into negativity. Never feed to the enemy. Never feed into the spawn of Satan because the enemy will send so many different tricks and traps only to try to get you riled up. But trust and believe. As long as you outsmart the enemy is not smart. He literally plays the same tricks on you. Once you learn how to outsmart the enemy, you're just gonna soar in life. Because when I say the enemy only does the same things over and over, he will use the same people to try to trick you out of your position. All you have to do in this season is simply outsmart the enemy. One thing the enemy loves to play with is the past. Things that the enemy does will get you in your feelings. That's what the enemy loves to play with. That's what the enemy likes to manipulate. Emotions, feelings, bring up people that have some type of people just from your past that you just outgrew. Like the enemy will bring those people back around. The enemy will bring those people back up. Just ignore it. And never go back to the past. The way to have an abundant future is to never fall victim to the past because when you're focusing yourself, the enemy will find its way back. The people from the past will find their way back. When they see you're focused on yourself, you're elevating in life, you're elevating in your career, you're elevating just as a person. I love you too. The enemy will literally find its way back. But it's up to you to know your worth and your value and to never go back. God loves you. It's time for you to love yourself as well. It's time for you to value yourself, especially when it comes to relationships, friendships, whatever type of relationship. You have to have boundaries in this season. I don't want to get into any friendship, relationship, business partnership without having some type of boundary. It's time for you to value yourself. God is going to show you his goodness. All you have to do is surrender. All you have to do is surrender and watch how God provides. Watch how God makes everything that has been happening over the years make sense. There's gonna be so many opportunities for you to move forward and never look back. And when God blesses you with these new opportunities, you can never go back to what you have prayed for. To have prayed to get through. You can never go back to those envious people, those jealous people. If you have somebody in your life and every time you have some type of success, they're always just saying, they're always turning their nose up. They never have anything that's good, positive to say. They never have anything uplifting to say. They always are focusing on being negative. They always are focusing on sending you bad energy and bad vibes. It's time for you to get away from those people. You deserve more. You are worth so much more. Excuse me. Value yourself. Value your energy. Realize what you have to bring to the table. Realize what you have to offer to this world, and you should never settle for anything. If a person is not treating you the way you would treat yourself, why do you have these people in your life? Like, you gotta be around people that know your value, that see your value. You hear me? Stop being around people that don't want you to prosper. Stop being around people that don't want you to win. It's okay to be in a season of isolation. Because when you're in a season of isolation, God is building you for something so much bigger than you can imagine. When you're in a season of isolation, it's preparation for your next season. It's preparation for the next one. So don't get weary by loving yourself, getting to know yourself, and just valuing yourself, creating boundaries. Because when you set boundaries, um, you show what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, what you're willing to take. Like, you show your worth and your value. So, if you're in a season of isolation, stay in a season of isolation till God says you're ready to get out of this season of isolation. And the season of isolation is just gonna make you so much stronger. It's gonna make you so much better. It's gonna make you a better person, a stronger person. It's gonna make you more prosperous. Cause you're gonna be more sacred with your time, with your energy, just with you as a whole. You're more focused on your goals, your dreams, your desires, your ambitions. Like, that's what the season of isolation does. It's like a rebirth. You're becoming a better version of yourself. And I love you all. And I'm gonna get off of here. Have a beautiful, blessed night. And be safe. And love yourself first. And put yourself first. I love you all.